Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm gonna review Dungeons and Dragons shit. Honor Among Thieves. I'm reviewing it right after I watched it. The funny thing about this movie was that Antonio was supposed to review it. He gave me his word, but he didn't do it. And he saw it the day it came out. So that motherfucker's kicked out of Lunch Corner. Alright. The only reason why I'm just watching it is because it came out on all digital platforms. So I watched it on my website. So there you go. So D&D is a crazy ass movie. Right off the bat. My bad. When I first saw the trailer, like the first trailer, I forgot what movie it came with, or maybe I saw it on YouTube. But I watched the trailer and I was like, huh, that looks like a pretty fun movie. I'm probably not gonna watch it, but it looks fun. And then I saw the second trailer and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty funny. And then I saw the clip with like the dead people. So, not really a spoiler, but the main characters, they have a spell to bring people back from the dead, and they could only ask 5 questions, and then once they're up, you can't revive them back. So, the main character's like, "Do I do it now?" And then the dead body's like, "Yes." And then he's like, "No, that wasn't a question. All right. Uh, what does he say? Did you die? Yes." And then he was like, "Does this really work?" To like the other friend, and then he's like, "Yes." And then he's like, "No, that wasn't it." And then, yeah, I was like, "All right, this is pretty funny." In my opinion, this movie is so fucking throat, bruh. In all honesty, this is how you do a comedy movie, an action comedy. So the story is super simple. Like it's the most simple shit. Look, I'm gonna give you a rundown. Edgin, this isn't like the D&D universe. I've never played D&D. I'm not that much of a fucking nerd. Sorry, D&D nerds. I know I look like one of you, but I'm not. But it's set in the D&D universe. And researched the movie, and turns out there's like other D&D movies, but this is like a spin-off. Some shit. I don't really know. But this is set in the D&D world, which is like magical. So there's like beasts and elves and shit. And so Edgin, played by the fantastic, fantabulous, handsome ass Chris Pine, he his wife unfortunately passes. Rest in peace. And he does some shit to try to bring her back. He's framed for something. Boom, he's arrested. Now he has to break out and save the world. But that's putting it lightly. He teams up with like this barbarian woman named Olga, and then this little wimpy. Oh, Olga's played by, I forget her fucking name, but she's in every action. She's the one Latina character that they cast in every action movie. I think she's in the Fast series. I forget. I think she's Vin Diesel's girlfriend in the movies. She's she's the helicopter girl from the first Avatar, the one that dies. That shit came out a long time ago. She's the one with the sunglasses. She's in everything, right? That movie, she's fucking funny. And then there's Simon. He's like a half elf, so he's a sorcerer, and he has like horrible self-esteem issues, so his magic sucks because it has to do with his emotions. And then he's like, man, I'm a thrusty. And he's played by, I forget his name, but he has an interesting first name. He's the dude from Detective Pikachu. And then there's Doric, played by Sophia Lilly. There you go, I was thinking of her name. She's the girl from It. She's young Beverly. There you go. Damn. And she could like transform. She's a real elf or a half elf, and she could transform. And she distrusts humans. There you go. Shit. And so that's how it is. All right. The story's simple. The characters super funny, super lovable, very memorable. But the comedy, holy shit, man! This movie has made me bust the gut with like every joke that they tell. You know how it's probably just me, but being a fucking massive Marvel fan, even the MCU, that shit don't please me. In fact, it displeases me. They crack a joke like, "He's right in front of me, isn't he?" And then I'm just like, or like, that's a fucking MCU joke. The most corniest shit ever. Like, horrible ass writing, horrible ass jokes. Um, did I just do that? I just did that. Oh my god. Or fucking Spider-Man, where he's like, I don't know, some Tom Holland British gay ass joke. But the comedy in this shit fucking sticks. Like, I can't name all of them at the top of my head, but one that was like really fucking funny. My bad, is because I noticed something. That was a moco, but it's not. Like, the fucking the dead zombie one I was talking about. That one made me fucking like genuine laugh. It wasn't just like, it was like, like that shit was actually funny. Um, where Doric, she's like, all right, bro, I'll join your team, but I'm not doing it because of the money. And then Hoga's like, all right, we'll keep your shit. And then everybody's like, Flash. That shit was funny for some reason. But so serious, she was like, fine, we'll keep your share then. And then Chris Pine was like, bro, Chris Pine in this movie? Yeah. He's, he's beast. Hogan's beast. Everybody's beast. Everybody's beast. Like, you can't make a big ass review about this, you know? It's a very self-contained movie. They might do a sequel. I honestly don't think so. I feel like it had a good ending. I feel like they could end it in the first one and be good. Uh Shit. What else? The action is pretty good. It's not just, music, pew, pew, I mean magic, pew pew, CGI bullshit. There is CG and magic, but it's not the main part. There is hand-to-hand combat, which is pretty nice. The effects, yeah, damn. You could tell there's a whole bunch of practical effects, and you could tell when it's practical. And holy shit, I love practical. They have like this huge animatronic big ass fish, and it opens its mouth and it flaps and it looks around, and then inside it is an animatronic baby tiger humanoid thing. And you could tell, like, it's not where people say, oh, it's practical but with a bit of CG touch to touch it up and make it look better. Hell no, then that looks like shit. But it's like purely practical, you could tell. And like, damn, that should look good. The main villain is this witch, this blood witch, this red witch. Not bad. I'm telling you, like, I know for a fact the writers, they're like, all right, let's just get this story over with. It's a good plot. It's nothing to write home about, but it's nothing to go like, ew, that shit was ass. That shit was an MCU movie. uh, in fact, bro, I feel like this is how fucking Thor: Love and Thunder should have been. Like, it has that setting, and oh my god, man, Thor: Love and Thunder. What a huge ass disappointment. Taika Waititi, if you're watching this shit, fuck you. After Ragnarok, he already fell off, bro. I'm sorry, but I know maybe Marvel dabbled their little Marvel fingers into his movie, but still, that should look like ass. And for being a Marvel movie, but then again, MCU's on the downfall. So, holy fuck, man. Look at this mess. As I said, it's not me. Trust. Uh, what are some complaints? Like, the movie is 2 hours and 15 minutes long. My bad. At 2 hours and 15 minutes, the movie goes like so quickly, but it takes its time. It doesn't, you're not like, when is this fucking movie over? Like, the 2 hours and 16 minutes, it feels good. It doesn't go by quickly. Like, it feels like a good ass length. It takes its time to flesh out its characters a bit. You don't need to know everything. And I don't think there is a lot, like, I don't know. They're just comedic, bruh. The plot, the time is pretty good in my opinion. I wasn't like, man, this shit's fucking boring. Like MCU, or damn, this movie's short as fuck. Like the Mario movie. Yeah, I deadass have no complaints. Like it's such a fun movie. Like you didn't even need to watch this review. Just do yourself a favor and watch it. It's so good. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. 10 out of 10, bro. Yeah. There you go. It's a 10 out of 10. I was about to say 8 or 9, but there's no shit. 10 out of 10. Please watch it. Please, please, please. Thank you. See you next time. Peace out.